Okay, here's a little walk round even. Temperature's down because it's cold. Well, key on. Temperature level lifts up a bit. Self-leveling suspension, self-levels. Fuel pumps whiz and then they stop. And the doors open. Turn the fans off. All the pixels work. All that sort of thing. And turn the key. All the lights go off. Apart from the check engine light, which is not an MOT failure. The EML, engine management light, comes on, and that's when you're in an MOT failure situation. But it doesn't have that. This one is just a lambda sensor, I think, one of the lambda sensors. So the OBD says. And yeah, so go around the back. No white smoke, no blue smoke, nothing. Right. So now the revs are dipping after a little minute, down to about 750, where it sits. Bump. Just recently greased this lever quite nicely. The struts work. There it is. Fan stops and goes when it's cold. So, headlights, I use the Auto Glim pack and hand power, not a power tool, to clear these up a couple of years ago, and it works really well. And these are the factory xenons. So this fog light is good. They'll work, as do the jet one. These jets. These xenons work again. It's all good. This fog light is cracked, and I have 2 brand new replacement fog lights for that. So there's some road rash down here, and I'm actually going to take that to a local body shop I've just found, and they shouldn't have a problem with polishing up this bumper. I'm going to do it because I want to do it for myself anyway. I'm going to get them to do that. Because that was a bit deep. So yeah, right, but apart from that, there's little dents, well, no dents, little chips here and there, a few bonnet chips. I put brand new roundels on a couple of years ago, around all the wheels, and yeah, the windscreen's all good. The roof rails are all nice. I actually haven't cleaned it for a while, so it's a bit green. So in terms of rust, that's a historic thing that's happened. It's never got any worse than that. This is getting a bit surfacey over here. But other than that, there's no bubbles on that arch or this arch. Okay. The back end is over here. These have been here the whole time. I've had them some dents, a spot of surface rust which I've kept at bay with little bits of treatment here and there, but they've never got any worse. I've never replaced this roundel, to be fair. You could do that. Anyway, there's that. corner's all right. Here's a slightly bubbly rear 3/4 panel, and the worst surface rust I can find is deep down here. Around there. So it is bubbling here and up and around. So it's pretty bad on that side. Whatever. Okay, you have to get down to find it. So there it is. So that needs doing, but I guess it's part of the reason I'm getting rid. Life's changed here and I just want to get a cheaper car to run that I don't have to worry about so much. The front bit here is much nicer. Just in here is the washer tank. The headlight washer tank is huge. Just behind the driven wheel. And I just discovered this up front. There's a bit of blistering here. And that there. Nothing that couldn't be addressed by the same people do in the back corner. So yeah, it's idling quietly now. I do love it. It makes a great noise and it drives better than any other E39. It just does. Get the lads to sort that out when they do it. But yeah, it's nice. Interior wise, there's a bit of bubbliness here. This is a really easy seal to replace, which I again have had to prioritise other things, and this is a bit crispy down here. That's a really again too easy to replace. I've just had to prioritise other things. It's a hobby car, so that's the thing I was pointing out on that seal. It's still a lovely quiet car to use. Seat bolsters are nice. All works. Weight saving manual seats. This is the USB insert. This is the same company that did a 3D printed cup holder there, which is absolutely fantastic. Bluetooth all works on the blue bus, and you got comfort blinkers. One touch, up to 9 flashes. It's great. And there are other hacks you can do with the blue bus. I'll show you where that is. Here it is. In the boot, which is a soft closed boot, you just have to give it a press and it sucks itself in. Well, nice. Somebody's dog had to go on that, but whatever. Blue bus is in here, where the CD changer would go. Really easy little swap in. That was easy, but also I had to change from a cassette deck to a CD player and a radio, so there was an upgrade. There's an upgrade that you wouldn't have done that. It wasn't worth getting the big screen in, because there's a huge, I'll leave that off. There's a huge cable that runs from the front of the car up here that I'd have to update. That's a big job. So over here there's power outlet, and in here is the battery. The battery's under there. Fuse board layout, and more fuses in here. Right, so this is a really good dog guard. The neck goes up the top, up to these clips up there, and also this can go down under the front of the seats and clip in up there as well. So it's a load guard, brilliant load guard. Over here, got the tow hook and the thing, and I don't know where the nut's gone, but it's a really standard nut size. Spare, it's an old tyre, but it'll get you home. Spare full alloy, and it's dry under there. Dry and nut, rusty. Very nice. Okay, there we go. Load hooks. Anyway, pretty sure they're standard. Are these? And this is a genuine BMW part. Right. What are we looking at? Oh, yeah, I always keep this area clean because this gets rusty real quickly. If you're going to look at any other E39s, you don't look at and you don't buy mine. Check in here. The rust, it just pools down there and gets horribly rusty real quick. Can't see very well, but yeah, there's that. What else is I going to do? Mine's gone blank. Cruise control, automatic wipers, automatic lights. I don't see them very often. There's the light dimmer switch. And the way you know you've got xenons on is because this is blank and it's automatically leveling. So with the self-leveling suspension, the headlights level themselves as well depending on load, so it's great. Mirror's good. Lights all work. I think that's us. A little dab. Left-footed. I think the rear load hatch. Soft close. That's good. The struts keep it up, and it goes down again. Sometimes they can be a bit fiddly, including this one, but it's actually quite good. Right, so that's us. Everything